In the early days of writing my dissertation, I established a standing date with a 12-ounce coffee and a croissant. Every Friday morning, I and the materials of my dissertation made our way to a local spot, Blueprint Coffee, to spend the morning drafting, word by word, sentence by sentence, section by section, and eventually, chapter by chapter, the tallest project of my graduate career.
Writers are nomads in search of a place, and a coffee shop is an oasis for such weary travelers. The right mix of hustle and bustle, sound and silence, caffeine and calorie. A place to be wired and wireless, a medium for a medium.
It was the ambience of this architecturally themed spot that invited me to return week after week. With its drafting tables and stools, crisp white subway tiles, and smooth stainless steel countertops, the space is a cluttered mind's sweet retreat into organization of the most satisfying kind. What's more, the space and its curators exude a palpable hospitality, a concept which is, coincidentally, the support beam upon which my dissertation project rests.
Blueprint speaks to and through Katie's work. It speaks to me too as Katie's mentor, and models what I have come to recognize as my approach to mentoring. The performance of coffee resonates with the arrangement of the location. There is a casual fastidiousness to the place. There is an earnestness in the effort to make coffee visible as an activity, like a building once built that still celebrates its blueprints. The operation of making coffee, cupping, roasting, brewing, and experiments across all three is performed in public. And so my mentoring amounts to discussing blueprints, my own as well as Katie's, my own struggles with research and writing, what I'm working on, how I'm responding to reviews and other feedback. Whatever advice I brew, its brewing is a part of its delivery.
There is always first the offer of a glass of water upon placing your coffee order. Then there is the request of your name, which will in turn not be written on a paper cup and exclaimed into the crowd, but spoken with a caring tone as you're served tableside, as if in the home of a friend. As unique to this place as its address is its hospitable treatment of the coffee beans, ground finely with a special grinder, brewed by hand with water heated to a precise and bean-friendly temperature. At a certain point it occurred to me, this space and its materials are more than places listed in my weekly calendar, but are co-collaborators in the project planning and writing that emerges there. I began documenting my work in this space with Instagram pictures to which my advisor would often respond with words of encouragement. And eventually it began to happen that this space became a blueprint for our mentoring relationship, which always had been, but was slowly seeing refinement as one marked first and foremost by collaboration.
Place is a medium, and a medium can be a place. A medium makes a place by pulling together disparate elements. Place is a mediated aggregate of actors and forces. Place is a collaborator. Blueprint opens itself up to those working within it. It is friendly, forthcoming. Place is a mentor. Blueprint is a place for unique forms of engagement and exchange. Places can work with us. They can also, of course, work against us. Because a place is not some inert container, it can resist as much as it rewards. Place, like any collaborator, can be unreliable. Colleagues must be chosen wisely. Sometimes an oasis is a mirage.
With our explicit attention to the places and time that we chose to share, we begin to notice not only all the places in which we formally met, but also where informal collaboration occurred all the time, in the margins of what we were reading, in Instagram photos and comments, in the line-by-line notes made upon chapters in a review, and in written and verbal responses to those remarks when we met to review chapters, and in our respective working spaces. Blueprint periodically stabilized this complex collection of collaborations, drawing us in with its unique ambient qualities. With those qualities, we continually built and maintained a place for mentoring as collaborative.